Also, my mic was muted that entire time. Champion level plays. Let's go. We're doing it. More coffee talk. My microphone monitor is on today, so I can hear myself real well. Maybe too well. Maybe I turn it off right now. I don't know. It's weird, because I can hear myself in my head and then in my headphones. Existential crisis. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. The audio turns off because F me in the A. Coffee talk. Delete, save. Absolutely. ASMR. Maybe I should turn the monitoring off. This is a little too much. Or is it? Atlantic countries plead for landfolk to send help instead of trash. Oh, I did this part. Opinion, who watches the Watchmen in Seattle? Well, I left off not at the end of a chapter? Seems weird. Okay. Cats are the best creatures on Earth. Research has proven. Bias science. There's bias science. We all know it. Start that day. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Welcome. Wait, I did this guy. Game. Game, why do you do this to me? I've done this. I've done this. This is where he's trying to meet an orc woman, right? I definitely did this, and I definitely did because that woman Aqua comes in. Hyde is here, I believe. Alright. Is there a way? Oh, there's like a text log? What? This is what happens if you click on stuff you don't click on normally. Can I skip? No. Alright. So I think I'm just getting effed right now and I have to skip all this. Yeah, he's here to meet an earth woman. Just hold for her. Okay. Now I gotta remember how to make a GD cafe latte just to skip this part. Coffee, milk, milk. Coffee talk. You upset me. Mildly, but you upset me. Yes, you serve. No arts. You need no arts. I can't hear that on my mic, so. ASMR. Fast forward. She's like, no, I'm not here to meet you. This is okay. I'm a little upsetty spaghetti about this. Please. Game. Please. Why? Yes. Yes, I do. I want to get to the part where I left off. Okay, yeah, I read her manuscript for her book. I'm trying to get to the part after like Aqua leaves and shuts down for the night. So that's where I left off. Yeah, she has squishy footprints. Very squish. Very much squish. Solid shy. Okay, I bonked this last time. How do I know? Like, Google? Is there Google? Like, oh shit, I don't know how to make this. Let me look it up. Yeah, I don't know. Is it like green tea? Regular tea? I don't have just spices, I have cinnamon. Once you click tea, it blocks out everything else too for this recipe. Okay. That's just the text log. Excuse me, this is a conundrum. I am conundrumed. Currently at my current juncture, I feel conundrumed. Tea. Cinnamon. She's not gonna like it. She's not gonna say she doesn't like it. She says cinnamon tea. Like, what the F is this? Trash it. I don't have chai tea. Was there a time where I could tell her I didn't have chai tea? Because I don't. Hyde is a supermodel. Okay. Alright. Tea. Cinnamon? It's gonna be cinnamon tea. No idea what to do here. I'm just gonna serve it. She'll be like, oh, okay. This is fine. Yeah, she pre-hates it. Alright, you talk to Myrtle, da-da-da-da. I'm getting very close to where I left off. She said hence. Very smart. I'm trying to catch up to where I left off last time. Yeah, I think they leave. Right? Yeah. And I think the night ends. And then business talk. Jet scene. I'm just figuring out where it goes. Okay, yeah, let's start at the beginning, and that's it. Cappuccino Italiano dell'alto. That's not the right. There we go. That's the right scene. I think this is where we were. Yeah. I'm actually gonna go get a cup of coffee right now. I think. Hopefully it's ready. I will be right back. was that? What even is that? Just flim flam jibber jabber nonsense manna-ish. Coffee time. Yeah, that's hot. I don't have a coaster for this. I'll put on this coaster. That's my impression of a snake. Alright. Research found that most Fury sedative on the market are not safe. Profile: Morris Lester, from slum to glam. Pajama-clad 27-year-old actuary found decapitated on his own bed. Alright, my voice is getting a little behind in the monitor. I don't know what's causing that, but it's so slight of a delay where it's kind of throwing me off. So I'm going to turn it off. It's going to cut the sound. Give me a sec. This is not good. There we go. Hey, now I can't hear myself. In my own ears. Only in my own head. As usual. Every other moment of every other day. Haha, we did it. Alright. Start the day. It's Freya. She has a little... Is that a cat, actually? I thought it was a dog. A little sad now. Do you want to order anything else? I'm good for now. I'll order again once I finish reading. Okay, then. I'll leave you with whatever that is. Oh, man. It's squish. Oh, Aqua. Fancy seeing you again so soon. Hi, Freya. Hi, Darkstarkov. Good evening, Miss Aqua. How are you two doing? Same old. I'm good. How about you? Try to look them in the eye. I'm fine, thank you. And you? Oops. I asked that already. Literally one of the worst things in life. They nailed it. They nailed this. Hi, how are you? Fine, how are you? Fine, how are you? You just want to crawl into a hole and die. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. Happens to the best of us. By best of us, I mean me. Is Myrtle here? So far, it's only me and Darkstarkov. We have you with us now, of course. Are you meeting her here tonight? Oh, it's not that. I was just wondering whether she's coming here again tonight. You have her email, right? Yeah. Why don't you just tell her to come here and meet you now? That always works for me whenever I want to talk to someone. That wouldn't be nice. It's not that important anyway. I just wanted to follow up on the questions her team sent today. Follow up directly, I mean. Anyway, I should order something. Yeah, like a masala chai tea. Maybe don't ask me for shit. Hurry up! But take your time, Aqua. It's alright. I'll order now. I'll have a cup of tea with lemon and cinnamon, please. That I can nail. That I can nail. I can nail that. What is this? This is mint? Lemon and cinnamon. Tells you here in case you're a dum-dum and you forget things instantly like I do. She said, what? What? Hey, oh, it's a Russian tea. She didn't ask for that Russian tea, though. Here you go. Oh, it looks so pretty.
If I'm not mistaken, it's called Russian tea, right?
Oh, you knew?
I heard about it once. I'm pretty sure the only part that's Russian is the name. It was originally from a community cookbook or something.
You're right. Whoa, that's a highly specific fun fact to know.
I guess I spend too much time browsing the internet.
You say no such thing, but I mean, yeah.
When did you arrive, Freya?
She's basically here the entire time this place is open. I've been here since you left last night. Mm-hmm.
Bulb.
Haha. Finish drinking first, Aqua, you gross squid person that makes sipping sounds constantly. Who wants to listen to sipping sounds? No one.
I'm sorry. I said, you haven't left?
I was just joking.
Well, sure. Oh. That would be crazy.
Why?
Oh no. I didn't mean to offend you or anything. It's just that you shouldn't forget to take breaks.
Coffee breaks.
Please make sure you get enough rest.
Talking to me? Yeah, I mean, I got it. Of course I will. I'll get some rest. I haven't played this game since a week ago, just so you guys know. It's been a week. So I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you for the reminder. By the way, Aqua.
Yes?
Where do you come from?
The ocean.
Because, judging from your accent, you're not from the States, right? Are you serious? Are you serious, game? Are you effing kidding me? You just did this to me? After I do a voice for her for this long, you tell me that she has an accent that's not American? God. No, I'm kidding. It was a joke.
I'm not. But for some reason, I kind of sound like I am. Too late now. I'm from the ocean. This is how people from the ocean sound.
Whoa, so you're a full-fledged oceanic? So I should have done an Australian accent for her.
Born and raised in the sea.
Why did you move here?
Chasing the American dream, I guess.
You moved with your family?
No, I'm the only one who could move here. I'm the only one who could get around with legs.
Oh. May I know why?
It's not easy for our people, especially the females, to get higher education. I got scholarships and the opportunity. I wasn't sure about moving, you know, but my parents pushed me to do it.
How long have you been here?
Almost 2 years now.
Do your parents visit often?
They can't. Do you know how hard it is for my people to get a US visa?
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. We're still in contact.
Is she from the Iran of the ocean?
We do a video call at least once a week.
Do you have siblings?
Of course.
What does that mean? It's like a litter?
But we are sea people. My extended family is probably as big as Seattle's population.
Whoa. That's a lot. There's also a big fishing community in Seattle, so. You really have that many relatives?
Hee. Of course not. I was just exaggerating. But if you count my grandpa's kids and grandkids, There are hundreds of us.
Holy. Almost said ampersand. What is that symbol? It's right here, next to the 1 on the keyboard. What's that called? Enye? In Spanish, that's like a over the N makes it enye.
How about you, Freya? Do you have any siblings?
I have. Not as many as you, I assume.
Hee.
I have a little brother. 4 years younger.
He also lives in Seattle?
No, he's living in San Francisco. Near our parents' house. You know, both hip ass cities. I think Seattle's probably way cheaper. He's the good kid and I'm the rebel. Working some high-end tech job. While taking care of my dad on the weekends.
That's so nice of him.
I know, right? It reminds me. I should visit my parents after finishing this draft.
You should. Visit them while you can.
I know. Anyway. I want to order something. Now I should visit my parents. Another espresso? You know, the usual. Yeah, psycho, you do want an espresso, even though it's like 11 p.m. It's just coffee, right? Yeah. Coffee. It feels good! Didn't nail that. Didn't nail that at all. But we tried, and that's what's important. So you have to learn through failure. That's what Gary Vee says. Right? I don't know, he says a lot of stuff. Your espresso's ready. Thanks. I could sip sounds too. Bitter. Just the way I love it. Thought she was talking shit. Good evening, sir. Good evening. How can I help you, sir?
Ah, yes. I don't know what to order.
Something to raise your spirits, perhaps? Nothing you like on the menu? Can make you a custom drink if you like.
Actually, are you familiar with STMJ?
I'm sorry, I've never heard of it. If you could tell me the ingredients, I'm sure I can recreate it.
Ah, lucky me. STMJ stands for Susu Telur Madu Jai. It's Indonesian. It means milk, egg, honey, and ginger.
Understood. Wait, do you have the eggs? I certainly have. They're not on the shelf, but I'll add egg once I've mixed the rest of the ingredients.
I'd love that. 1 cup of STMJ, please.
Can I go for, like, Wilford Brimley with this guy, I guess? I don't know. What was that commercial Wilford Brimley was in? Oh. Shit, I already forgot what he said. Is it in here? Please. Please tell me. Please tell me what you said. I think it's coffee, honey, ginger? And then egg, right? I really hope that's it. Wait, how do I add the egg? Yeah. Wait, was it supposed to be tea? Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't remember. Tea. Is this like ginger honey? This is like cough syrup. Tea, ginger, honey. Oh my god. What do I do here? Maybe it is it. I don't know. Good coffee. It didn't say it. Didn't give me the option to add eggs. I feel like that's definitely not good. No. What did he want? What? STMJ. Alright. Well, this guy's Tombo da chill. But it won't be on here. It won't say anything. None of these things say anything. Yeah. Business inquiries. Aqua, are we friends? No, your birthday was recently. Happy birthday. I don't want to close my entire phone. I think it was coffee. Coffee, ginger, honey. Let's do it. Serve it. He'll love it. He'll love it. I don't know. Find out. Here's your order, sir.
Let's see. I'm not sure why you gave me this, but it's definitely not an STMJ. Don't worry about it, though. This isn't the worst drink I've had after ordering an STMJ in the States.
Sorry for the mistake. I literally forgot what you said immediately after you said it. Because I'm dumb.
Excuse me, may I ask you girls something?
Sure, ask away.
What kind of things do you kids like doing nowadays? Well, your Snapchats and your TikToks.
Excuse me?
Aren't you college students?
No. We're not.
I see.
But he disappeared. I was like, holy shit, this guy's got powers. Ah! No, I should say, I like that.
May I ask how old you are?
You're being creepy, old man. Go back to your chair and keep your distance.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be creepy.
His wife's probably like dead or something. Hey, Darkstar Cough. Who was this pervy old man?
I want to...
Sounds a little like Myrtle, actually. The voice is too similar. I have no idea. It's his first time here.
I want to be able to understand young people.
If that's Myrtle, I'm in trouble. It's Georgie, who also sounds probably too similar to this voice. Thank God you're here, Officer Georgie. What's up? There's a creepy old man trying to flirt with us.
Where?
You mean him? Yes, but not so loud. This man here is Rachel's dad, Freya. He asked to meet me. So I told him to come here. Oh. I didn't know that Rachel's dad was a pervy old man. No wonder she ran away from home. Everyone, please meet Mr. Furlong, Rachel's dad. Mr. Furlong, please meet Freya and Darkstar Cough.
Please, call me Hendry. I apologize for earlier. I wasn't trying anything funny. I'm sorry about that.
It's like Sam the Eagle from the Muppets now. Wait a minute. Your name is Hendry Furlong?
Yes.
And you're Rachel Florencia's father?
Yes.
Furlong. Florencia. Why do you have different last names? I mean, obviously her last name is made up, Freya. Get with the program. What are you trying to pull?
Florencia was my late wife's maiden name.
Said his wife was dead. Sadly, I was correct. Oh. I'm sorry.
Rachel chose it for her stage name.
Freya. Okay. I think I better work on my novel. I'm sure you guys have a lot to talk about.
Freya, I'll come with you.
Anyway, what was it that you wanted to talk to me about?
It's about Rachel. That night when you drove her home, was she hanging out with shady people?
Well, I think one of them was a bit shady. Hey, I heard that.
What?
I'm not a criminal. I'm just kidding. She was in this coffee shop talking with Freya and Darkstar Coffee. She wasn't in any danger.
Are you sure? What about before that?
Whoa, calm down. Is everything alright?
It's just that I feel that she's getting more and more distant. I don't know how to talk to her anymore. Or even what to talk about.
I just looked over and was very excited my microphone was not muted because for some reason in my head it was. That must be real sad.
I don't know what kids her age are into nowadays. Every time we talk, we ended up fighting.
I have 3 daughters. We fight all the time. One thing that I learned, give them time and space. But be there when they need you. Or you can just bribe them. One time, I had a fight with my eldest. She didn't want to talk to me for a week. I know she loves pizza, so I went to Rocco's and bought her favorite pie. I left the pizza on the table like a trap. Then I just waited for her to take the bait, just like a stakeout. Once she took a bite of that delicious pepperoni, I casually grabbed a slice and sat with her. That pizza really helped smooth things over. After that, she wouldn't stop talking.
What if she loves doing is the problem? Rachel loves singing and performing on stage. I'm proud of what she's achieved with her career. She's really young. But the entertainment industry isn't a kind place. Not the label, not the media, not the fans. And I don't trust her new manager. Rachel's just a little girl. What if she gets harassed? Or forced to do drugs? You are all weirdos.
Did something happen?
Well, nothing's happened yet. I just feel it in my guts.
Is it possible that you're just being paranoid?
I don't know. Maybe.
Psst. Darkstar Cough. I need to go now. Thanks for the drink.
Take care on your way. Well, can't you just find another manager?
Rachel's already 18, so legally she can sign contracts without parental approval. I've been trying to tell her to quit, but every time I brought it up, we just ended up fighting.
As a parent, there's really nothing much we can do, other than guiding them and being there when they need us. Sooner or later, we'll have to trust them to make their own decisions. And with everything we've taught them, hopefully, they'll make the right choices.
What if she made the wrong choices?
I could do a background check on that manager, if that will ease your mind.
Please do.
Let me get my flip phone out, cigarette in my mouth. You ready for some police work? Okay, give me a name.
It's Morris. Last name, Lester.
Morris Lester. Got it. Oh, isn't he the guy in today's paper? Anyway, I'll let you know if there's a hit. Hold on, I gotta take this. I've just got a call. I've got to go. I'd love to talk more about this with you. Let's meet again soon.
Wait.
You have my contact details. Call me if you ever need my help.
Wait.
Don't worry. I'm sure everything will be alright.
I used to manage a girl band. I've seen bad things happen.
That bad?
Yeah. I was against her joining that pop group at first. But my wife, Rachel's mom, she convinced me to give it a chance. Ever since she's been gone, I don't know how to talk to Rachel. With her wanting to do more of her own stuff, I don't know what to do.
What do you mean by her own stuff?
Modeling and a solo singing career. It's a whole different world than the band. I'm familiar with that side of the biz.
Things have changed, right?
Even if it has, I don't think it's for the better.
She survived being an idol. Even managed to graduate and start a solo career. She sounds like someone who could take care of herself. Don't you think so?
She's not ready. I don't want her to get hurt. There are a lot of bad people out there. People that want to take advantage of her.
You are a father. I understand you might be worried. However, you shouldn't hinder her from achieving her dreams.
I just want what's best for her.
Is it really what's best, though? I think she's born to soar.
But she's just a girl. My little girl.
Seriously? That's your argument.
I didn't mean to sound that way.
It doesn't matter whether she's a boy or girl. You'll drive her away if you keep on acting like this. With your knowledge, you should be able to help her achieve her dreams. I was once a stubborn young girl too. Maybe I can give you a little advice on how to handle rebellious teens.
I'd love to hear it. Is it okay if I stay a bit longer, Dark Starkov?
Take all the time you need. Buy another drink. This place doesn't run off well wishes and thank yous. Wait, why does my Twitch say I'm streaming Journey to the Savage Planet? Hold on. Hold on, I changed that. Oh, everything says I'm streaming Journey to the Savage Planet. That is not correct at all. Let me fix this. Hold on a sec. Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. I'll be right back. This is a dumb thing I shouldn't even have to worry about. What'd I do? Okay, hopefully that fixes it. Because that is, Kind of dumb. Yeah, let me check this real fast. Yeah. Playing insurance. No, I'm not. Now, okay, now it's coffee talk. I did this earlier, but it's trying to F me in the A. Werewolf representatives push the ministry for more accessible sedative. I read the one that's kind of blocked. Military personnel stationed along East Coast to prevent immigrants flooding in from the Atlantic. Wow. They really hate sea people. Doctor from Salak Town arrested for experimenting with child cloning. Serious business. Are you sure that would be okay? Yes. I mean, it'd be really hard to pull off, but it's something that'll make the story different. Different isn't always good. It's a neat concept, but you need to handle it carefully and gracefully. I know. Hey, Gala.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome, Mr. Gala.
Am I interrupting? It looked like you were having an intense discussion.
It's nothing. Darkstar Coffee just giving me feedback. It's for the book I'm writing.
Sounds like a heavy discussion. An heavy discussion.
What are you up to tonight?
I'm just planning to sit and relax. Please don't let my presence interrupt you.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Although, I need to interrupt Darkstar Coffee for a moment.
Sure. I'm gonna help you.
Can I have a cup of... You remember my remedy?
Of course I don't. Do you want to give it a try again?
My last order didn't quite hit the spot. Remember, it's tea and ginger. Tea and ginger. Last thing is definitely a different ingredient from either of those.
Okay.
Remember, it has tea and ginger.
What is the final piece of the puzzle? I didn't have this. Maybe that means it's it. I did lemon, it wasn't that, because I was like, if it's bitter, maybe it works, but that wasn't it. So it wasn't that. I don't think it's honey. Maybe it is mint. Alright. Definitely not ginger. Let's try mint. He's gonna turn into a GD werewolf right now. Pretty much have... Is this supposed to say Fury Remedy? When I finally nail it? I don't know. Let's see what happens. Let's also move this camera because it's right over his face. Is this it? How is it?
Nope. This drink doesn't even follow my guidelines. Far from it.
Wait, what? You say tea and ginger? Pardon me for the mistake.
Never mind.
Anyway, please don't mind me. Continue with your discussion. Don't worry, Mr. Gala. We're done for the night. Also, I'm pretty sure you said tea and ginger. Don't be an asshole, dude. You're done. I have a lot of new homework, thanks to you. You asked for the help. You're welcome. Is Hyde coming?
No, I'm by myself tonight.
It's gonna be a peaceful night then. Yeah, because Hyde yells. That's mean, Freya. Oh, come on. I was just joking. I mean, Hyde does yell. He needs to learn how to communicate his thoughts nicely, though, and without yelling.
He might not look like it, but he's a very kind person, you know.
He doesn't show it, that's for sure. That applies to you as well. Aw, oh, come on. Someone else has arrived. Good evening, everyone!
Welcome, Mr. Baileys. Hey, how are you doing, Freya? Not good. Actually, I don't really have this guy's nailed down. I think I'm gonna do like a Bobcat Goldthwait impression, maybe. I was like, hey, what's going on? Darkstar Cough was just criticizing my story. It's called feedback. It's cruel. It's necessary. Sounds interesting. What's the problem with the story? Story is non-linear and quite complicated. Imagine a choose-your-own-adventure storybook, but for adults. Almost like a Quentin Tarantino movie. Sounds pretty common so far. But instead of telling you which page to turn to, each decision you make will give you a score. What? That score will determine which page you should go to. That sounds more like a video game than a book. I know, it's not that original. But my target here is the mainstream audience. Huh? With the help of my publisher, this kind of book may go mainstream. Just like that Choose Your Own Adventure show on Netstream. You know, the Schlacht Mirror. It was nothing new, but because of the marketing and the names involved, it reached the mainstream market. That sounds interesting! And highly ambitious, Freya! At least it's simpler than my other idea. Which is? Making the novel not in the form of a book, but in the form of story cards. What? I know, right? As if she has all the time in the world. And that's before even considering the sensitive issue of setting the story in a world where only humans exist. What do you say? No, there's a reason why it has to be that way. Just wait until I finished it, okay? Alright! As Darkstar Cough said though, I won't have the time. Getting a normal pitch approved is already a steep climb. Let's not make the mountain even higher. Fair enough! What's the story all about, by the way? You'll have to wait for it. Don't want to spoil the fun. If you say so! Anyway, I haven't ordered anything! What do you want to drink tonight? Ginger latte, if you know how to make it! Alright. How do we make a normal latte? Just add ginger to that shit. For this squealy person. Coffee, ginger, coffee. Let's do milk and then ginger as the tertiary ingredient. Tertiary. If I know how to make it, just get out of my face. Look at this. Milk, ginger. What does that mean? That's a latte. Here you go. Thanks! It's good! But... You need more ginger! Not that it's bad or anything. I guess it's just my personal taste. Noted. By the way, how are you doing, Baileys? Still busy with your last client? Oh, I'm done with her! Done? As in, you're dropping the project? Hey, I'm not crazy! I still need the money! Done as in, I've finished the job! I spent the past few days making sure! It's even done before the deadline! Did she like it? Oh, she loved it! She had some complaints, of course. Stop talking. But I convinced her. by using some design terms she doesn't understand.
So you finished your job by bullshitting her.
The finest bullshit, my lady. That's one survival skill every freelancer must have.
Are you working on anything right now?
No! I'm taking a break from work. I need to work on a few personal matters.
Oh. Like you and Lua?
Something like that.
By the way, I'm curious. How did you guys meet? Let's hear that long story, if you don't mind me asking.
I don't mind. It's just that I was young and stupid, you know?
Oh, come on. Who hasn't been there?
You're right. So, I was a bit of a player back in college.
Oh, spicy.
And I was going after my then best friend's girlfriend's friend.
Wait, what?
Okay, I'll say it slowly. I used to have a best friend. He was an incubus.
Okay.
Let's call him Cognac. Cognac has a girlfriend.
Still following.
And that girl has a friend. The friend is the one I'm after.
Oh, okay. Got it.
She was one of the hottest girls there. But everyone knew she wasn't the type of girl you'd want to date.
Why?
I don't want to get into the details. But this succubus was super hot. And all the guys wanted to sleep with her. She was a player too.
Huh? It doesn't sound like Lua at all. She's a succubus. Succubuses do the thing.
Because it wasn't Lua, genius.
Huh?
Lua was my friend's girl.
Holy moly. This is getting spicier.
The other girl's name was... Let's just call her Rose.
Continue.
I knew Lua thanks to her relationship with Cognac.
That's a fake name you made up, right?
Yes! Now will you let me continue without interruptions?
Okay, okay. Yeah, please don't upset him, because if he has to yell, it's literally gonna kill me. Move the camera again. Over here. There we go. Okay, okay.
So I asked Lua a lot of things about Rose. She knew what I was after. It annoyed her so much. But I kept on bothering her. I mean, I was a pretty active guy back then. So, Lua came over to my house to visit us at one point. I lived with Cognac back in college. I've been out and I get back just as Lua arrived. Total coincidence. Went into our place together and witnessed something surprising.
What?
Cognac was sleeping with Rose.
Holy mother of moly.
I saw a look on Lua's face. The disbelief, anger, sadness. Without even thinking about it, I punched Cognac in the face.
You what?
I got into a fight with him. Oh, I haven't told you. Cognac was a brilliant Brazilian jiu-jitsu tutor for kids. He's pretty good.
Oh my.
Yeah, I landed that one punch. And he beat me to a pulp. Easily. Lua begged me to stop fighting on her behalf.
More like she begged Cognac.
I wasn't kidding. I lost, but I don't give up so easily. I was beaten pretty bad. So Lua took care of my injuries. We grew closer after that. And I don't even remember the exact date. But suddenly, that friendship turned into a relationship.
That was one hell of a story.
I know! Have you seen her by any chance?
Yeah. Lua came by a few days ago.
How is she doing? She hasn't returned any of my calls or texts.
Well, she's healthy, that's for sure. She got into an argument, though.
With who?
There was this male model.
A model? I didn't think she was the type of girl to go out with a model.
Oh, they weren't together.
What were they arguing about?
Well, we were talking about your relationship. Lua told us about the reason behind the fight. About your family stuff. And then this guy, Hyde, joined the discussion.
What did he say?
He didn't understand why Lua would insist on getting family approval. Considering, you know. What?
What?
You're willing to leave your own family. You would do that for her?
Yes, I would. I'm sick and tired of my family.
Why would you say that?
Let me tell you about my family.
Here comes another long-winded story.
Or I should say, most elephant families. They all think they're so high and mighty. If you're born an elf, there are certain unwritten rules you must follow. Reputation and appearance are everything. We must never, ever make our family look bad. You can only befriend certain people. You must dress a certain way. You can only have certain jobs. Jobs that are deemed worthy and successful. Like being a doctor, a lawyer, CEO.
I'll be able to talk later.
You know, ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to be an artist. I love drawing and creating art. However, becoming an artist is not something else deemed suitable. Unless you become the next Da Vinci. So when I switched from business major to an art major, my parents went crazy. Screamed like they were on fire. They told me that I'd never be rich or successful.
All that because you chose an art degree?
You wanna know the worst part? They blamed Lua.
What do you mean?
They blamed her for my decision to pursue my passion for art. Yelled about how her kind is ruining the country. Accusing their religion of worshiping the Dark Lord. Accusing her of putting a spell on me, cursing the family.
Whoa. I mean, come on. This is the 21st century. That's so not cool. I don't want to sound judgmental, but your family is racist.
Tell me about it. Lua's the only person that can make me feel alive.
His voice is like, this is an old reference, Harry Carey, the Cubs announcer. Plus Bobcat Goldthwait, I think.
Show me how I can be free and pursue my dreams. I don't understand why Lua is so obsessed with the idea of reconciliation with my family. I just don't get it. I have no problem leaving my family, you know. I would happily leave them for the both of us.
What about her? What about her and her family? Alright, I gotta... Fuck this. Come on, guys. Stop with the... Oh, no, he's covered. You may be happy to leave your family. However, it may not be the same for her. Gala, do you have something to say? Perhaps you can give us a different perspective. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. I couldn't help overhearing your story. I assume that the person you're talking about is not an elf, correct? Yeah, she's a succubus! I see. I'm a werewolf. For werewolves, the wolf pack is the most important thing. We put family before any other. We often have our own problems within the pack, but we won't abandon our family for anything. Perhaps that's also true for her and her family. Besides, if you leave your family for her, you wouldn't that make your parents believe that all those bad stereotypes about succubi are true? I never thought of it that way before. Whether you like it or not, your actions will have an impact on her as well. And if you leave your family for her, that will put her in a difficult spot. She might feel responsible for your actions. There's nothing to feel bad about. I'm leaving my messy family to create a better one with her. It's easy for you to say that now, but you don't know what the future holds. One day, circumstances might change. One day, one of you might regret your decisions. One day, you might use the "I left my family for you" card. We love each other. I'll be with her whatever the circumstances may be. You know, love is like a flame. It might burn fiercely at first, but over time, it will die down if you don't maintain it. Maintaining it won't be easy. It will be hard work. Because life is full of storms. And marriage, it will not survive on love alone. Whoa, that's deep. We'll have each other, and that's enough for us. Tell me, do you have health insurance? Why is it elf? What? I'm an elf. Why I need health insurance? You'll need some. What for? Immortality is an elven privilege, but you'll lose it if your family disowns you. I've seen people go bankrupt because they fell ill or got seriously injured. Empty their entire life savings for an $8 pill because in this country they charge $20,000 for it. And if you decide to have children, they won't have the same privileges you do. There's a high probability that they'll get bullied for being a half-breed. There are consequences. Shouldn't be taken lightly. Think about it. Anyway, I've got to go. I apologize for my intrusion. No, thank you for your insight. I gotta go too. Want to head out together? Sure. Thanks for the drink, Talkstarkov. And Freya. Bye! That was... what? You made me lose 2 customers in a minute. Hey, that wasn't on me. They were leaving anyway. Are you gonna write that in your book? It's a secret. If your book is based on this coffee shop, How can you present a story like theirs in a world with only humans around? I'm not sure. Perhaps a hot drink would give you some inspiration. I have a few ideas. Sounds like a great idea. See a lot of parallels. Oh, Marrakesh. Fresh and healthy drink from Morocco. Is that mint? That's mint. I can tell. Necesito más café? Sí. Necesito más café. Tuesday, September 29th, 2020. I almost said how much? Over 7 months into the future. World Health Organization. World Health Organization vows to stop major hospitals selling fury sedative illegally. Coachella. It says couch. It's Coachella 2020. 10 reasons why you should go and wear halo of flowers. Sports tournament in space might be only a few decades away. Cool. That's cool. He never really changed. I know. But it was surprisingly nice catching up with people from back then. Thank you for forcing me to do it. Don't mention it. Hey, talk off. I'd like to order again. The usual. And he has a cup. Back to the experiment? Yes. You know what? Try adding milk to the ingredients you already have. Alright. You know what to do. Supposed to remember this shit? Tea. Ginger. Milk. Right? It's just this ginger milk tea. Try this. Thank you. It tastes just like I asked. Too bad it's not it. What about you, Mr. Hyde? Would you like to order anything else? I'm good for now! Couldn't help overhearing you both. Sounds like you two go way back. We do, I guess. Didn't we establish that they're friends from the 60s? He was my bodyguard! Oh. Didn't you meet here? Yeah! But this was a bar! What happened exactly? He was getting his ass kicked by a couple of dwarves. Ah, those two bastards! It wasn't a pretty sight, so I intervened. Are vampires supposed to be, you know, tough? Just because I'm a vampire doesn't mean I know Kung Fu! Besides, I had a couple of drinks. I could have taken them both if I was sober. A couple? Really? You were trashed, Hyde. You told them I was your bodyguard. Wait, were you not his bodyguard? Not at the time. We didn't even know each other. But because of that old fiasco, we both got kicked out. And then this wasted vampire stuck to me. Like, well, you know, to a blanket. Obviously, he was too drunk to drive. So, I hailed a cab. Turns out, he was also too drunk to tell the driver where he lived. And I was stuck with him until morning. Ha ha ha! Thanks for not leaving me on the street, Gala! Those dwarves could have killed me! Who were they? I'm not going to confirm or deny anything, but it's possible they may have had ties to the mafia! And I might have lost some of their money on the stock market! A lot of their money! Yikes. They wanted me to launder their dirty dwarf money!
So I decided to screw them over instead. Yeah, I overheard what they were talking about before the fight started. Fight? I knew Hyde was innocent, and that's why I helped him. He might be an annoying asshole, but he's not a thief. What a stroke of luck! The universe sending me a guardian angel in my time of need! So the next morning, I offered him a job as my bodyguard for real! After all the trouble you caused me the night before. Hey, I took you to breakfast! Don't tell me that counted for nothing! I have to say, it wasn't my proudest moment. I was broke. Breakfast was an offer I couldn't refuse. It was the late 60s, mind you. It wasn't easy finding a job, especially for people like me. Werewolves? War veterans! Ah, I see. Wolverine route. Sort of. So how did you go from working as a bodyguard to working at the hospital, Gala? Well, when he was working with me, I noticed... Hyde. I'd prefer if we skip that part. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go into any details about it. It's alright. I understand. Forgive me for asking. I don't mind telling you the quick and dirty version. Long story short, he helped me with something. Let's just say, something from my past. Thanks to that help, I found a new purpose in life. Helping other people live. Of course, it's not easy for a war veteran werewolf to become a nurse or doctor. That's why I chose hospital admin instead. So, you could say I owe this guy my life. Thanks to his stubborn persistence in helping me when I needed it. Thank you for sharing your story with me. I didn't expect such a tale from you. I know! Anyway, Doc off. I'd like to order something now. What would you like? Can you make a tea-based drink that's warm and cool at the same time? Huh. I mean, yeah. Tea milk, right? Sounds about right. Tea-based. Warm, cool. Mix. He doesn't need art. He doesn't give a F. Here's your order. Exactly what I wanted! By the way, it feels like this place is missing something today. Yeah, I haven't seen her today. Speak of the devil? Ha! Speak of the devil! Hello, good people. This camera placement's fine. And one vampire. Heh heh heh! It's good to see you too! Freya. By the way, we were just talking about you. Oh, really? What about me? I was just surprised that you weren't here! Is that how you pick up girls young enough to be your granddaughter? That won't work on me. Heh! I've no interest in flirting with you! I've got high standards, you know! You look so tired, Freya. Hard day at work? How could you tell? Call it werewolf senses. Right. I showed Darkstark my draft. And I actually got some good feedback. That's good to hear. Glad I could help. So I spent the whole day rewriting stuff. And I also did some stories for the paper. Overall, it was a good day. That's good to hear. But please don't forget to take a break. It's easy to get carried away by work when you're on a roll. Will do, sir. And speaking of hospitals, how's your hospital admitting life go? That's not even a word, Freya. Actually, I'm not even sure what you even do there. It's pretty boring to talk about. But mostly, I handle operational stuff happening in the hospital. Things like how much a specialist costs and how much it affects our income. I also deal with patients and their families. If they require intensive care, such as operations, I go through what we do and how much it would cost them. Kind of like biz dev for people's lives, then. You could say that. Damn, sounds complicated and hard. That's why I'm suited for my job. Someone who gets very emotionally attached to patients would find this job pretty tough. Whereas heartless people like my friend here only see it from a business perspective. Good point. Why do people rarely talk about your kind of job? I guess most people don't really notice we exist or think about the necessity of it. Exactly. It's an interesting job, yet no one talks about it. Maybe because most admins are just like me. We rarely talk about work outside the hospital. Why? For me, I just don't find any reason to. It's the patient's personal lives anyway. Such professionalism and loyalty. You should keep hold of that mindset, especially in front of this lady here. He needs to be a bit less loyal, though. Hoyd. You've been doing this job for a while, right? Almost 50 years now. Whoa! I didn't know that. Wait. 50 years in the same position? Uh-huh. Holy! Ask for a promotion, man. They keep offering me new positions. Mostly managerial. Take it. Not interested. Why? It's not something I want. Besides, as I've told you before, I fit perfectly in this position. But the salary must be better if you take the promotion, right? Of course. But what I get at the moment is more than enough for me right now. And I still get raises while I'm doing this job. I really can't figure you out. That's Gala for you! Anyway, my shift's starting soon. It was nice catching up with both of you. Are you going to stay, Hyde? Yeah, I'm still enjoying the vibes here. I'll see you in a few weeks, I guess. Yep. Safe trip. See you around, Doc Storkoff. And you, Freya. See you. Take care on your way. These two ding-dongs.
These two ding-dongs.
You know, it's kind of hard to believe. Someone like Gala could be your best friend. We were just talking about that before you arrived. Oh, really? Man, I missed an interesting story. So how did you guys meet? Seriously? I have to retell the story? Yes. Come on, you're not going anywhere, right? Huh. Alright then. We met in this place, back when it was a bar. Whoa. I never knew Gala used to be in the army. I mean, he's got the build to be on the front line. Still though, why did he make the jump from it? How should I say this? A very physical job to medic. Well, he's not comfortable talking about it right now. But you know why, right? Are you trying to squeeze the story from me? Obviously. He doesn't want to talk about it. That's him, not you. Seriously, Freya? Come on. I won't get into details. But going to war, it messes with your head. Oh. You see why Gala doesn't want to talk about it, huh? I don't get it, but it must be difficult, especially back then. The only thing he was confident in was his strength. So he only did work that relied on muscle. That wouldn't help him get over his trauma though, right? Of course not. But it was the only thing he could do. Or at least, it's the only thing he thought he could do. But you hired him for his muscle. Hey, I didn't know about that all at the time. Besides, he's good at being a bodyguard. And we weren't that close yet. So, no personal feelings. I needed his strength. But then I got to be interested in him. Interested? I think he's a cool person. That's all. And after a few months, I noticed his problem. I suggested he talk about it with someone, seek help, which he refused. No surprises there. But I kinda pushed him to do it. How? It's complicated. Eventually, he did go to get professional help. Of course, I've no idea what happened in his therapy sessions. But in the end, he found a new purpose in his life. He quit working for me. And not so long after that, he started working at the hospital. And he's been Good evening, everyone. Hoo boy. Good evening. It's nice to see you again. We are also glad to see you, Barista. By the way, I didn't catch your name the last time you visited. Do you have a name? Name? We sure have. On Earth, please call us Neil. Neil? Yes. Neil. Is that your real name? Oh, of course not. Due to the nature of our communication, we do not really need trivial things like names to interact. But from what we have learned here, it seems like the name Neil has a lot of associations with Earthlings' efforts in intergalactic exploration. I get what you mean. DeGrasse Tyson. I believe we did not meet the last time we were here. I saw you from far when you left the coffee shop a few days ago. So, hello. My name is Freya. You could say I'm a regular here. And you, sir. Hide! You come here often. For someone who doesn't live in Seattle, yeah! Oh, you are not from around here. Neither are we. Where do you come from? Far away. By far away, you mean a few thousand miles or more? More. Much more. More to the point that your strange calculation system means nothing. That sounds far away indeed. What are you doing here in Seattle? And do all your kind dress like this? Oh, this? We chose this appearance based on an image we saw when we first arrived. Image? Ah, the Arami Genju album cover. No wonder you look familiar. As for what we are doing, this place is really the perfect spot to practice our communication skills with Earthlings. But before that, please let us order something from the barista. What do you want to drink tonight? The usual. That is how you say it, yes? Yes. So, anything? Yes. We will not be able to taste the difference anyway. You really can't taste anything? Yes. What if I can brew a drink that can make you feel something? Interesting premise. but we doubt you will be able to do that. Challenge accepted. Please surprise us. I want him to feel happiness. Chocolate. Does that even do anything? It just makes hot chocolate. Feel. All right. What's the thing you could feel the most? Bitter. Tea. Ginger. Lemon. No. Tea. Cinnamon. Makes it warm, not bitter. Is the cinnamon kind of bitter? Tea, lemon mint. Maybe he'll feel cool. Let's do tea mint. Feel cool. Maybe he can't feel bitter. Let's do coffee mint. Coffee milk mint? No. Coffee mint. Let's do that. It's kind of cool. Mint coffee. Let's do it. A cup of anything is ready for you. Thank you. What the? Interesting! What are you doing? Drinking. That's how they drink. Whoo boy. You are one interesting person. That's not even really a person. Thank you. That was a compliment, yes? Normally, yes. But you can't be so sure with Freya here. That definitely was the highest form of compliment. What are you, Neil? Us? We are travelers. Doing our job in the space you call Milky Way. What kind of job? We are tasked with the mission to spread our seeds. You really are here to find a date. All the way from a galaxy far, far away. Wow. Turns out pervs exist everywhere in the universe. Ha 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 ha! Feeling attacked, old man? Not really! You have a valid point! We do not understand. But we are glad if we can make you laugh. Oh, the pleasure was mine. If I may ask, why do you have to breed with us? We are sorry, but that is classified information. Aw, man. Well, how's the mission going so far? We cannot say it is going well. I'm not surprised. How quirky and unique you are. Not many women can handle that. Could you handle them, though? Me? I don't know. What do you think? You're a pretty adventurous girl. I wouldn't be surprised if you decided to go on a date. Or maybe go further, if it got you a good story. Ha ha ha. Oh, you're not offended by that? Not in the slightest. You're wrong, though. I'd go on a date with him. But I don't like to sleep around. Really? To be honest, I didn't expect that. Yeah, I get that a lot. People often mistake me for someone who gets around a lot. Excuse me, miss. From what we gather, does it mean you are willing to breed with us in exchange for our stories? Wow, no wonder your mission is going well. I don't mind going out with you for a drink or dinner in exchange for stories, but I'll only sleep with someone I'm serious about. But our mission is serious. It's not that. You either have to be my boyfriend or husband if you want to sleep with me. We have heard of those terms before. Let us check them once again. This is
This is very strange. According to what we have found, many Earthlings mate with one person exclusively for their entire lives.
Yeah, that's called commitment.
Such a strange concept. Then why, with such rules, do you still face overpopulation problems?
Now that you mention it, we don't have enough control of ourselves! And those in charge also don't have enough control of us! Not to mention, some races live for a very, very long time! So, even though there are rules about having kids, and they can be strictly enforced, a lot of us break them!
We know Earthlings boast about the concept of free will. But we thought your kind also loved the concept of restraint and taking care of the planet. At least, that was what we gathered from your information network.
Theoretically, that should be the case! But Earthlings are stupid. That's the easiest way to put it!
We learned so much today. But we have another question for Miss Freya.
Ask away.
How can we become your husband?
First of all, I would suggest going step by step. Most of the time, you start by dating. Boyfriends or girlfriends, you know? Before you talk about marriage.
Oh. Okay. So, how can we become your boyfriend?
You could start by asking her whether she's actually single!
Understood. So, Miss Freya, are you single?
Yes, I am single.
Do you want to be our girlfriend?
Now, the path to starting to date varies between people. But usually, it takes some time before you want to commit yourself to someone.
Wow. The breeding process on Earth is surely extremely complicated.
It can be easier if you're a smooth talker!
Smooth talker.
Someone good at communication with others.
That would be really challenging for us.
Even after all that, making kids is still in a totally different league. Most women prefer it if their male partners wear condoms.
Condoms?
It's something you wear to prevent pregnancy.
Why would you do the mating ritual if you do not want to have offspring?
Pleasure!
All this information is too much to process in one evening.
So, we talked about using condoms, but how do your kind have sex? Like, seeing how you drink, condom might be something you can't use at all. That's true! How do you do it?
We are pretty flexible with that, but we cannot tell you the details unless we agree to do the mating ritual.
Seems fishy. I don't want to imagine how it's done.
Oh, you do not need to worry. We will not hurt anyone physically or mentally.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Especially the mental part.
We did our research, and we tried it on the testing object we made. It was proven.
Mental capacity of Earthlings is far more complicated than anything else on Earth, sir.
Oh, we did not know that. Being born on Earth sounds very difficult.
It is. I have to agree with that!
Anyway, thank you so much for the information you have given us tonight. It means a lot for our mission. We have to report our findings to the base.
How will you proceed with your mission with this newfound information?
We are not sure yet. It is yet to be discussed, after all. It was really nice talking with all of you.
You're welcome.
We are off now.
Bye. Take care on your way, sir.
Bling.
Haha. That was really something. Indeed! You said the first time they came here was for a date, right? Yeah, but their date never came. And even they mistook Miss Myrtle for their date. The game developer org? Wow. I tried to think about how that went. It was pretty awkward. But you can't be angry at such naivety! I guess so. By the way, has that young woman been back since I spoke with her last time? You mean Miss Lua? Yeah, her! Oh, showing some concern now, are you? I'm just curious! No, I haven't seen her since then. But her boyfriend did come a few days ago. And Frey was being pretty nosy, to the point that Mr. Gallagher joined the discussion. My! You really have a knack for starting trouble! Sadly, I have to agree with that. It's not easy to make Gala join a random conversation! Unless it really piques his interest! Or it annoys him! I don't know how to react to that. Well, I need to catch a flight to Seoul tomorrow! So, I'm off for the day! Oh, you're leaving Seattle so soon? It's only for a week or so! I'll be back here sooner than you know! Oh, well, it'll be a peaceful week then. Heh! Anyway, I need to get going as well. Thank you for letting me stay without ordering anything. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even notice that! And me neither, man. You really don't care about business! She didn't order anything, but she did attract people to the coffee shop. Heh! That's one way to put it! Anyway, Freya, do you want to share a cab? Thanks, but I'm riding my bike. Alright then! See you around! Take care on your way, folks.
Yo, necesito más café. I will be back in a minute with más café.
I think it's this one. No, that's chat scene. Shit. Nope. This one. Haha, I did it. I'll be right back. Listen to this high fidelity rain while I'm gone. It's gonna be like one more sec. Then I'll be Gucci. Microphone muted for that second, bruh. Wow, this is. Let me put this game screen on. It's pretty brutal. This person's getting maced in the face. Wasn't there a guy on like a college campus that maced a bunch of kids that were protesting? Like a giant mace can? Dwarven-made cars face challenge against an unexpected competitor. The Mother Earth organization fights to save more forests. Protests arise over government treatment of Atlantic immigrants. So that rain sound is quite wild. Quite wild. Welcome. Good evening, sir. Hello. I'm from the Federal Immigration Regulation and Enforcement Division. Or FIRE for short. How may I help you? We've heard reports of alien sightings in this area. We take the issue of illegal interstellar immigration seriously. Have you seen any creatures you would consider to be alien in nature? I don't think so. But what should I be looking for? What's the alien look like? We're not 100% sure, but according to some eyewitnesses, it was wearing a spacesuit or something similar. That's pretty eye-catching outfit. You'd think an illegal alien would try to blend in better, right? To avoid attention, you know? That is a very good point. In fact, there might be solid possibility that we have been running around after false testimonies. They are superior creatures after all. Thank you for the help. If you see any suspicious activity, please contact us through our website. Will do, sir. You don't want to drink anything before leaving? We're good. Take care on your way. I gave him my best Russian accent for a guy that's probably in the game for 2 seconds. Phew. You really need to be more careful, Neil. Huh?
Good evening, Darkstarkov.
Yo.
Hello, Miss Aqua, Miss Myrtle. Have you both been somewhere together?
We plan to meet here. It's just a coincidence we arrived at the same time.
Would you like to order anything?
Do you want to order first?
Nah, you go first.
Okay. Can I have a cup of green tea with a lot of mint? Hell yeah.
Green tea mint. Come right up. Green tea double mint. Double mint green tea. So that's a Marrakesh. Oh, she ordered these drinks, teaching me how to do stuff. Drinks ready.
Ooh. This looks really fresh.
I call this Marrakesh, inspired by its origin.
Marrakesh? In Morocco? I heard the people there really love tea. Let's give this a try then. Oh my. It's warm, but very refreshing. No wonder Morocco is often associated with tea.
How about you, Miss Myrtle? Do you want to order right away?
Sure. I'll have the Tariq.
The what? The what now? The, excuse me? Tariq. Do I gotta just make this until I figure it out? Is was I supposed to see this from a loading screen? Why is life like a box of chocolates? I don't know what to do. Tetri. I don't know what the F this is. All right. Let's go tea, mint, cinnamon. She's gonna hate this. Sure. Sure.
Huh?
Is there anything wrong?
More like, is there anything right? Cause that's not what I ordered at all.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me fix it for you.
No need. But make sure it doesn't happen again, okay?
Will do. Maybe next time you can tell me how to make your thing, or I can ask you. Cause I don't know. I don't know. Do you know how to make a tetarique? No. I don't.
So, how are things going in the office?
As usual. Tiring. But thanks to you and your team, we've made some good progress on the problem we've been stuck on for a while.
I'm glad I could be of help. It's not every day our research can have an impact as direct as this. Only a few weeks after publication, no less.
The thing is, even with your help, we still need to do a ridiculous amount of overtime to make sure the game will be available for the holiday season.
Oh. I want to say please don't forget to rest. But I'm sure it won't be that easy for you and the team.
Huh. And if those executives care about us, overtime is not mandatory, they'll say. Please see your family, get some rest. But we all know, the optional overtime is a passive-aggressive move. We'll stay longer in the office anyway. Cause if you go home earlier than the others, you'll feel bad for them.
You'll feel guilty. I understand that so much.
I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's guilt.
I wish I could help you. Or at least say something to boost your morale. Sadly, I'm not the right person to give you advice about that. For guilt is something that also bothers me a lot. Even for things I shouldn't feel guilty about. And you know what makes it worse? I know the state of the industry, but it still saddens me to realize that my favorite series was born out of such sacrifice. I'm sorry I ruined the mood for everyone.
Don't worry about it, Aqua. I'm not that bad off, you know. At least the company gives us decent compensation. Healthcare, bonuses, and so on. And we're already used to this. So, don't worry about me, okay?
Getting used to unhealthy working conditions shouldn't be a norm.
Hey, cheer her up. Remember, your research helped us out a lot. Thanks to you, the rest of development is going to be so much easier. How's your game doing, by the way?
Actually, I have some good news about it.
What is it?
The game got approved to be showcased at Max West this year.
That's really good news. Congrats.
Thank you.
So, what's the problem then?
I haven't confirmed my attendance to the organizer.
Why? Confirm it! Fast! Before they give your spot to another indie!
I'm just not sure about it.
What's stopping you? Cost?
The booth is free for indies.
That's good then. And the event's even in Seattle. You don't need to spend anything on travel or accommodation. It's a golden ticket.
But I'm not that confident.
You passed the selection process, right? That should be enough validation to reassure you of the game's quality. If I'm not mistaken, the judges are usually prolific people in the industry, and also senior journalists.
I know. But I've told you about my game, right? It's pretty non-traditional. And thousands of people will be visiting Max, expecting Full Metal Conflict and other bigger games.
Every game has its own market, you know. When you'll be in the indie area, people know what to expect there. Gamers aren't stupid.
What if some haters visit the booth? What if they don't like my game and say bad things about it? Or about me?
That's not gonna happen. It's an expo, not the internet. People are way nicer in real life.
Even after all that, I'll still be there by myself for the whole event.
That one is a problem, yeah.
Meeting that many people is already scary enough. Doing it for 4 days straight? Showing my baby to the public? I just can't imagine the horror.
You know what?
Huh?
So far, my schedule is pretty empty around then. If things stay this way until Max, I'll come with you.
Eh? No, you don't have to do that. Even if you're free then, you shouldn't waste your time on me. Relax or something.
Nah, it's no bother. I'll be going to the event anyway. Might as well come with an exhibitor badge.
What about your company's booth?
Don't worry about it. There are hundreds of us. I could just ask my lead to skip this year.
But...
I'm coming with you. Whether you like it or not.
Oh. Okay.
Good. Now, what are you going to show the game on?
I'll have a laptop and a smartphone.
Is the expo build ready?
Expo build?
You're not planning to showcase the full version, right?
That's the plan.
Don't. I can give you the guidelines on what to have for the expo build. Do they have the game with you now?
It's on my phone. I can send you the build now, if you want.
Do so.
Okay.
Got it. Now, let's see.
Hello, Miss Rachel.
Hi, Doc Starkov.
What's wrong?
Huh? Nothing. I've just been practicing all day and I'm pretty tired.
Are you having a concert soon?
Don't tell anyone yet. It'll be announced tomorrow. But I'm going to perform at Coachella next week.
They're still adding new performers?
Yeah, you might say that those announced this later. Backups.
Oh. But it's still the biggest festival in the country.
Yes. And I'm excited for it. I think I should celebrate with a special drink. Something sweet.
What do you want to order?
A sweet hot chocolate.
So... Oh, honey, right? Chocolate honey milk? Might be it. Honey, chocolate. Chocolate, honey. Let's try it. She might want milk. Your sweet hot chocolate is ready because she's a cat girl.
Thank you.
How is it?
Not bad. It's not special, but it's enough.
Please don't hesitate to call me if you need anything else.
Thanks.
Other than the instruction on the loading screen, try putting a time limit on how long they can play.
Why? Wouldn't that break their immersion?
Probably, but in case there's a good reaction to it, you might have people lining up to play your game. Don't want to make them wait too long.
That makes sense.
If you don't want people to put a time limit on it, try ending the demo with a cliffhanger. That should get people's attention.
Noted. Daddy?
Oh god, his voice is too similar to Myrtle's.
What are you doing here? After what you did at the studio this evening?
I was worried I couldn't find you anywhere around the studio. So, I thought you'd be here.
And now you're causing another ruckus.
We're sorry, Dark Starkov. We didn't mean to cause you any problems.
You are sorry. I don't have anything to be sorry for.
Well, anyway, I better order something.
What are you having?
What would you recommend?
Might I suggest a couple of cups of Spanish Sahara?
Oh, what is that?
It's basically hot chocolate with milk and ginger.
Sounds delicious. I'll take that Spanish Sahara.
I said milk and ginger, right? I think so. Hell yeah, dude. There we go. We did it. We effing did it. Champions. Your drink is ready, sir. Yeah, sip that. Sip that, soldier boy.
My. This is amazing.
Glad you liked it.
Daddy,
Yes,
please just go home after you finish your drink.
not until you leave that good-for-nothing pervert.
I need him. He's going to help me become more successful.
I know Morris. He is not a good person.
The industry has changed, Daddy. It's not like 20 years ago. Besides, since you left, he's been growing his brand, making his name, managing a lot of stars so they become superstars.
I still have my informants in the industry. He hasn't changed much. And even if he has, it wasn't for the better.
You're just being paranoid. First, you were afraid of how my fans would treat me. Now, you're afraid of the industry too? What's next? You lock me in the house because you're afraid of the air I'm breathing?
You're just too young to understand.
Then make me understand. Because this is definitely not helping. There are better ways. Didn't you learn anything from Mom? You were together for almost 15 years. But you learned nothing. Not even how to talk to your own daughter.
Rachel, I'm sorry. But I'm trying, okay?
Try harder. Because right now, you're not helping anyone. Not me, not you, no one.
I know, but give me a chance. You know what? It will take time for me to learn, but I am learning. Or, I could return into the industry. I could try to be your manager.
Daddy, are you out of your mind? You've been out of touch for so long.
I told you, I have informants there. I'm not that out of touch. Of course, there are things I need to figure out. But
It doesn't work that way, Daddy. You know that. Going from a girl band to a solo career won't be easy. If I take things slow, I'll lose all my momentum.
If you don't want me to be your manager, can you at least choose someone other than Morse?
I don't think so. Mr. Lester is at the height of his career now. He's been my best chance right now. Don't be too paranoid, okay? I've made my decision. Now, please go home. Relax. And don't ever come to the studio again. I'm going back there. I need to practice for the festival. It's only a few days away. And it's a big chance to boost my presence as a solo artist.
When are you going to be home?
I don't know. I'll be staying at the hotel the label provided.
But that's...
See you, Daddy.
Wait, Rachel!
Is he gonna talk to Myrtle now? I'm not gonna have a voice later if that's the case.
Excuse me for a moment, Dark Starkov.
Thank you, sweet baby Jeebus. Thank you. I'm sorry about what just happened.
You don't have to apologize.
Yeah, we were busy minding our own business anyway.
What? You didn't hear their argument, Myrtle?
Of course I heard them. I chose to ignore most of it. It's none of my business, is it?
That's amazing.
What's so amazing about that?
I don't think I can do that. Dividing and focusing my attention so completely? Especially when there's an argument like that.
Are you saying you weren't listening to my advice and you were focusing on them instead?
No, I was listening. I made notes.
See? You didn't even realize. But you are capable of focusing your attention.
Now that you mention it, it happens naturally, I guess. Being born into a big family is useful after all.
Yeah, sometimes we don't even realize what we're capable of doing. By the way, you want to head back now?
Yeah, it's pretty late.
Yo, Darkstarkov, we're leaving.
Hope you had a good time.
Thank you for the drinks, as usual.
Please take care on your way home. Coffee time with Coffee Talk. I guess that's all for Oh, you're back, Mr. Hendry. You alright, sir? Sir?
Oh. Yes. Please don't worry about me.
Did you manage to catch up with Miss Rachel?
No, I lost her.
Sorry to hear that. But I'm sure she's alright.
I hope you're right.
By the way, pardon me for asking.
Yes?
Throughout your arguments with Miss Rachel, something kept bugging me.
What's that?
Why did you leave the music industry?
Heh. Now that's a trip down memory lane.
You don't have to tell me if that makes you uncomfortable.
Oh no, it's fine. I left around 20 years ago. Just as we were welcoming the beginning of the new millennium. It was a great time for girl bands, you know. They were huge in the 90s. And they were still enjoying the leftover sensation of the past decade. I met my wife while working. She worked for a record label. That's how we met. I decided to get married and settle down. I wanted a peaceful life.
You didn't find peace managing girl bands?
Oh gosh, no. The politics, the dark side of the industry, none of it's good. But what hit me the hardest was the fans. Toxic fans are the worst. Teenage girls especially. They were crazy about their idols. To the point where they started doing really unimaginable stuff.
Like what?
Spending all their money trying to copy the superstar lifestyle, abandoning their responsibilities, their families. And the men, they were even worse. They sexualized the girls in every way you could possibly imagine. Edited photos, stalking, outright sexual assault.
I think I have to sneeze. Maybe not.
It was before the internet, mind you. I mean, the internet existed, but it wasn't as mainstream as it is now. I wasn't even the target of the abuse, but it haunted me. It was everywhere. Don't talk to me about peace. I couldn't sleep back then. Not getting enough sleep is dangerous for cats.
I didn't realize he's a cat. But it makes sense. It's, yep, he's a cat. What do you do for a living now?
After we got married, my wife and I opened a record store. It's not big, but we have a very specific audience. We're niche, but they love us for it. It's more than enough for our little family.
You said you're still in touch with your friends in the music industry.
They visit my place from time to time. And we all meet up at least once a year. Usually, it's at my place. Gosh, look at the time. I should go home too.
Are you gonna be alright by yourself?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm an old cat. We're stronger than most people think. See you later, Dark Starkov. And sorry for bringing our fight to your place.
Don't worry about it.
Alright then. Goodbye.
Later, Captain. Captain Do. It is the end of another day. Sacre bleu. Bow. Oh. Shit, it's October. Blah, blah. Blah. I just hit my microphone. I don't want to do that. That's bad. Thursday, October 1st, 2020. Coachella organizer reminds parents not to allow their children to attend unsupervised. That is fantastic. This meme in paper form. She's being chased by a racist depiction of a werewolf. Rachel Florencia confirmed to perform at Coachella 2020, which would have already happened by October. BT dubs, game developers. Psh. Gil Nyman and Maruki Hurakami to collaborate for a new IP. I was like, isn't that his real name? But it's Haruki Murakami. And, well, Neil Gaiman, yeah. Is it Gaiman? I don't know. I think I have to start the day, but I think I might drop this. I might stop for now, because if I don't take a break, at least I might die. My voice might die. My voice might die anyway, but I don't know. Let's just do this real fast. See what we got going on. Sorry, we're not open yet. It's Neil. All right. Neil's cool, but yeah. Trying to get used to these buttons. Got him. Got him. All right, I'm going to take an extended break. If you watched, if you're here, hanging out, love you. Thank you for being here, for watching. Do the stuff like, follow, subscribe, share, tweet, retweet, follow everywhere, say stuff, comment. What's your favorite color? Stuff like that, you know. That'd be cool. All right. Thank you for being here. Love you. Bye.